Hey, what's up, guys? I'm doing my double deck profile Thursday. It's going to be the same archetype, but just two different builds. So yeah, and one's going to be in real life, and then one's going to be in on my iPad. So yeah, so the build I have for you guys in real life is a Kaiser lock, which I do not have Kaiser Coliseum at the moment. I will begin that very soon though. But yeah, that's the only card that I do not have out of this deck. So 3 Madron. Um, very good card. Basically, your main goal for the deck is to go Big King with Kaiser, so they can't do anything. Unless if you're playing against Kaijus, then you gotta play it smart there. But, yeah. So, Kaiser is very good in this deck because I've tested it a bunch of times and it just locks down your opponent and they can't do anything. So, yeah. Especially if you have Big King on the board. Can't be targeted, can't be destroyed by battle or card effects once per turn. And it's a 2700 V6, so, yeah. So that's my draw. He basically specials a normal knight from your deck when he's equipped with the normal arms. So, yeah. And then triple boars. Boars is in here for my draw, but the other thing that you can do with boars is you can also do boars control, where you have Destiny, Escalron, and Queen equipped to him, along with Kaiser Coliseum and Royal Decree. That's also a very fun lock as well, so they can't do anything. So yeah. And then 2 brothers. Brothers is very quite good, because you can sound like Madra and boars, and then you can just, if you have no arms in hand, then you can equip and then, you know, go from there. So yeah. 2 coin for boars or Madra because they're normal monsters while they're not equipped with a no arms. So you can go for those rank 4 spam plays. And then 2 Glenfar. This card's very good because I've had different scenarios where one's in the grave and then one's already equipped to boars. I can equip another one and then I can have double protection with Destiny and Excalibur on the field, and also Kaiser. So yeah, it's just very quite good. I mean, yeah, it costs in your hand, but it's just a very good card. So 1 Driston. Driston to 1 in this build, but in our builds I would run 2 at the most. 3 was too coggy for me in our builds, so, but it's still a very good card, nothing less. So, too honest, very quite good. Just honest deck basically. And then 2 Vaders. Vader has helped me out a lot because I have Vader Norton and a whole bunch of other stuff that has really saved me. So yeah. So that's pretty it for the monsters. Now for the spells, which I will explain my spells to when I get to that. So 3 Exhalvern. Basically what I do with the rank up, or this one anyway, you can use it for the protection, of course, but I also use it for rank down or ranking up if need be, and it just helps me out a lot, and it helps me get rid of a bunch of problems. So yeah. And then 3 Destiny, just very quite good. Helps protect your monster from being destroyed. You can only equip 1 Destiny to a null knight at all times. But if you have Destiny in your grave, then it's always in there for whenever you need it. So yeah. And then Caliburn, very good for regain life, and then also for attack boost. Same thing with Gallatin for attack boost. Increases by 1,000 and then goes down by 200 during your standby phase. So yeah. And then this is questionable, but I'll explain to you guys my reason behind this. 2 Arthur. Arthur's in here for popping face down cards, and Quaking and Drying Air Force are starting to become a card. And so I really don't want to deal with that, and so it's like, okay, I was adding another Arthur in here to help with the back row. So yeah, so that's basically my reasoning behind that. And if I don't have Decree, and then Arthur or MST helps as well. So yeah, and then 2 Lance. Lance has been very, very good in here for defensive and offensively because I can Lance during my turn and then attack over their bill monster, or during their turn if they have a bigger monster that's powered up by a spell, I can lance it, and then their monster dies and then my monster stays. So it's good both ways. And then 1 Twin Twister to help unclog your hands, stuff like that. So very, very quite good. So yeah. And then 1 Raikeki, and then 1 Dark Hole. Just both very, very good cards as well. So yeah. And then for the final cards, 2 Decree. Type of to avoid drowning and quaking. Storming your force hurts too, but also strike and warning also hurts as well. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for the main deck, besides Kaiser Coliseum in here, which, like I said, I will be getting that very, very soon. And then for extra deck, I don't get why people don't like my builds, but it's like, it's fun, and in my opinion, it's really, really quite good. The builds that I come up with, because it's like, when I duel with Noble Knights, with the build that I come up with, it just destroys, depending on how it does, and how the hands are. But yeah. So 3 Sacred Noble Knight, 3 Artorias, and then 1 other Synchro, and you guys are probably like, how can you summon that? Baylor. Yeah, sometimes, sometimes it's Baylor's dead in my hand, and it's like, well, I can just Synchro summon, and then, do it that way, but I rarely even go into this guy, but it's just nice to have him just in case. So yeah. But yeah, I basically use these 6 cards, and it's won me many games. Because I can go this with Kaiser, and then I can just win from that. Or against Cleese, I can go this, pop everything, and then just kind of win from there too. So yeah. So it's my strategy for this deck is just different than what you guys have probably ever seen, but in my opinion, it works. So at least in my head, anyway. And now for the hand build on here on my iPad. So, but yeah. So it's basically the same build as you guys just saw. But instead of the extra stuff, it has the fire and ice hand. So yeah, and then it honestly is still limited because it's still the 2014 format on here. So, but yeah, there's not really much to explain with this one. The hands really do help unclog your hand, is what I found previously. So if you guys have a hand of a bunch of spells and a fire hand, just like that, and then you'll draw into something eventually because the hands were decked in your deck, and then you can draw into something. So, but yeah, so that's basically it for the double Noble Knight deck profile. The first one will be called Noble Knight Kaiser Coliseum, and then this one on here will be Noble Knight parentheses hands. So yeah. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will catch you later. Alright, later guys.